Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol AACG, ATA Creativity Global. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware to stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss, and you definitely want to add it to your watch list. So here we are with AACG. It had a run from way down here in the $1 and $2 range. It kind of leveled off, right, at around $4 and some change, and then it ran up all the way up to about $20 almost, right? $19 and like 75 cents, 70 cents give or take. And then it started to dip, and we're seeing it right now sit at around $10.36 after market hours. So what to expect for tomorrow? So the 50-day moving average is 439. As long as we are above it, let's see if I can land exactly on it. Yeah, it's jumping around, but as long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory, and the moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. So I want every single investor to be aware. It's currently in bullish territory, but we have some support and resistance to look at carefully. So our support level is right here at 949. It's currently at 1036. 949 is our current support level. If that gets broken through, I would use this point right here at 729 as a midway point between support and the 50-day moving average, since it's a broad stretch, to see if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring it back up. So you can use that point there as a midway point to see how the stock is reacting. Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance, and that's $14.99. That needs to be broken through. I would round that up to $15. That needs to be broken through by the bulls and turn into a support so they can continue this momentum and work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. I do want every single investor to be aware of that and pay close attention to how this stock is reacting tomorrow between the supports, the second support level I suggested, and the 50-day moving average. And if it starts working its way up, to keep in mind that it has to break through $14.99, I'd round that up to $15 to work its way up to newer highs and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned till the end because I have a new ticker symbol you won't want to miss. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is one that we touched base on previously a couple weeks ago. We're going to look at its chart and how it's been reacting, and also reiterate some information because there's been a lot of new subscribers that have probably missed this, and also viewers and subscribers that may have overlooked it, just trying to get all the information on obviously the charts that they were looking for, and they didn't have time to stay towards the end. I highly suggest, if you're coming across this part of the video today and it's your first time, or you do it sometimes but not frequently enough, because I do it every single day, I suggest staying till the end because there's a lot of information you won't want to miss. Now, yesterday's was a little bit longer than usual. I was trying to talk about different advice and different things on how I use charts and different parts of a stock to make a decision on why it might be something you want to add to your watch list. But the ticker symbol we're about to talk about is CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels Corporation. Now, this stock has so much room moving forward. We've talked about it. I mean, it's been growing. We've talked about the healthy consolidation. That's what each of these circles are. Obviously, the volatility of the market will always exist, but it's had its periods of consolidating and going to newer highs. And now we saw it kind of dip, right? After hitting a new high, we talked about it right here. I had circled here and I said, okay, we want to watch this if it's going to pull down, any lower, closer to $8, maybe $7, and then pull right back up. Well, that wasn't the case. It ran up right after, hit new highs, pulled back down, right, to around $10, and now we just ran back up again. So this is actually having trouble staying above $12, and staying around the $11 range, and then it falls back to 10 because we could see how it's been there since the beginning of January almost, right? And towards the end, starting February, it was back around the $10 mark. So it's been hanging around 10 and some change to 11 and some change. Now, it's back up, it hit new highs, and we want to see this consolidate up here so that this can start to have some effect of staying and holding itself up above $12, and then it can break out to newer highs and new resistance levels for the next catalyst or good news. But when we look at this chart overall, right, all it's been doing is going up, and I've talked about the potential this has moving forward throughout the year. Now, this is in the Clean Energy Fuels Corporation sector, right? I mean, the name literally says it all. A lot of people focus on fuel cell. A lot of people focus on Blink, right? A lot of people focus on Plug Power and SEB, right? All these different ones that are, making these runs. But sometimes we're overlooking others that are running as well, where there's so much more room, right, beyond this upward trend for a stock that's such a small market cap, right? Only $2 billion, and it's already at $12 and some change. And as this company continues to grow, the stock will continue to grow, as well as their profit margins, right? They finally became profitable in 2019, and for 2020, they've had some struggling, okay? I'm not going to lie, but there is potential going into 2021 to receive some funding and so forth. And also, as this becomes more of a norm and their innovation starts to be used as a regular type of system and way of using energy overall. So CLNE, you definitely want to have on your watch list. There's so much potential moving forward. Obviously, the volatility of the market will always exist, but when you look at this chart, it just keeps on pushing up to newer levels, and I can only imagine this continuing into the year and probably even the next coming years. So do your due diligence, do your research. I just wanted to touch base on this again. I look forward to seeing anyone's comments that has already watched the previous videos, and did you take a position? Did you do some research, and what did you find? And what's your understanding from what you found? So I look forward to hearing that from you guys. And for any first-time viewers and investors, how do you feel about this chart and this company overall? Thank you guys always for watching. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any position on any stocks that we talk about here. I'm just here to enlighten you guys on information and opportunities that the market is showing. And you guys have to do your own due diligence and research to make your own rational decisions as investors. So thank you once again, and let's make some money.